here. And if you fancy joining us on Zoom, the link is still open. Feel free to join in. We are keeping eyes on your comments on Facebook and also on YouTube, and we will do justice to them when it comes to the Q&A session as well. So, you're welcome. Who is excited like I am? You know, we are in the period of, or we're in the season of incubations and birthings and awakenings on every turn. Wow. So I just admitted a troublemaker, but so my and it's an awesome privilege I have to host this way. This basically is this our fifth Relentless, isn't it? Is it our fifth?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's our fifth. Yeah.
Okay. And it's not going to be like any other if not. I'm not going to bore any more of your ears with my quick answer stories. But I just want us to understand that whatever expectation you came here with tonight will be exceeded in a measure you can not fathom. And you are going to receive an encounter that you will not recover from in a lifetime. I say that with every belief and every conviction. Our theme. I was just about to ask who knows what our theme is, but Pastor K has already given the cheat sheet, so it kind of takes the fun away. Unveiling cosmic magnificence or unveiling your cosmic significance, whichever sails your boat. And I'm one of those who believe in surrender. And I've taught in this house the need for us to let go of our clingings and to rest in the awareness that precedes everything. Because that is a space in which our connection with all that is divine and all that we call the universe is established, or it becomes evident. We are here to do more. But in becoming more, from where I'm sat now and from my understanding, see it beyond trying to become something, but coming to a realization of who and what you've always been. You're going to get stimulated. You're going to get awakened. And you see my face Sunday in, Sunday out, Wednesday in, Wednesday out, Monday in, Monday out. And every now and again, we have the honor of God's own. And for Relentless 25, we have the benefit and the privilege of such grace. Okay. Some of us know her, and a few of us may not have known her. I will have the honor of giving us, in fact, this, as you believe, and as I believe, this is done best with some cool visuals, you know. But my visual aspects, they haven't let me down. They have just delayed me, and that's granted. Sunday we're gonna have some cool visuals. So just permit me to use my voice to introduce our speaker for the next couple of days. Someone I've come to love very dearly. It's a vibrant voice for transformation and healing, not only in Ghana, but beyond as well. Spiritual leader, counselor, educator, entrepreneur. She wears many crowns with grace and purpose. She has a bachelor's degree in psychology and a master's as an MPhil in guidance and counseling from Methodist University, Ghana. That positions her to blend science with spirit to deliver holistic empowerment. The founder for Center for Life Balance, and a resident counselor at St. Bernadette. Is it Subiru School? Forgive me if I don't get the name right. In that Suman in Ghana, where she pioneers child and reprogramming models for self-awareness and greatness. Reverend Sister Josephine, affectionately called, serves as a court-connected mediator at Ouija Sec Court, and also lectures at Ghana Christian University College. She's currently the leader of Veteran Mission International, of whom we are all part and proud associates or affiliates, if you want to call it. And she also facilitates essential life education, a life mastery program designed by Brother Ishmael Tete. I say that her reach spans through work that she's done with youth, marriage counseling sessions, and also as a board member of Conscious Humanity International. He's also the director of Celebrations Park, an event hosting company in Accra. I can go on and 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 on. She's an author. She wrote The Winning Spirit, which is a book about herself. Come to love reading. She's just an inspiration, inspiring hearts and homes through her story, insight and spiritual wisdom. A mother of 5, been married for 25 years. She is an embodiment of the very principles that she teaches. Talk about resilience, compassion, and balance. And I believe that at Relentless 2025, she brings a message that promises to awaken, empower, and transform us. A dynamic trailblazer at the intersection of faith, healing, and empowerment. RR 2025. Shall we, giving honor to whom honor is due, receive the blessing, the privilege, and the honor of Reverend Sister Josephine Tete.
Thank you very, very much. The introduction was a tall list. I am honored to be on your platform, Relentless Rhythms. I am grateful to have your audience have me here today to participate in all we are sharing. And so, by divine coordination, I am here to share, express, expand the knowledge system that has made me what I am, what we are all here for, and to grow and make our life impacts in it. I thank you very much for having me. And so, today, we're going to discuss unveiling your cosmic significance. Unveiling your cosmic significance. It's a big, huge topic. Your cosmic significance, meaning that the whole cosmos of which we are part, we are expected to play our role, express, such that life would see, feel, experience what we truly are made of. All of life is expressing, showcasing what they are made of. We as humans, in the same vein, are expected to show and demonstrate our cosmic significance. And therefore, this topic we need to unveil, bring to the fore who we truly are. And so, I want to let us understand that we are here, expressions of the divine, having emanated, emerged, come from our origin source, which is love, which is God. We are the embodiment of what our Creator God is, in its unique identity as each and every one of us. God is vast, huge, varied in many frequencies. And in all of those frequencies that come together to form love, including us. And so in the varied frequencies of God, expressed as all of life, we are here, unique emanations, expressions of the divine. And therefore, we must showcase our cosmic significance to play our role and make our life impact, or our God impact. Why have we, for so long, not discovered this of us? Many are walking and wallowing, seeking themselves to find out who truly they are, why they are here, what is expected of them. When we go into the scriptures, it would make us understand in Matthew 7:13 all the way. It reads, "Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad the way that leads to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it." Few have found that they are cosmically inclined, having emerged from the divine, and therefore part of the substance of the divine. We have lived a life for so long. Humanity have been made to believe that they are separate and apart from this divine presence. Some choose to call God, some Allah, Brahma, Mau, Onyame, name it, wherever your background is coming from. We have been made to feel and believe that we are different from this God that is all of life, including us. So we are here as gods. But many do not know this one truth. We have been made to believe that there is a God somewhere, a deity, an entity somewhere up in the sky. And all we are to do is to pray to that deity entity to listen to us. So there's that separation from us and that deity that created us. It creates a barrier. And we are endlessly struggling to present ourselves to this deity. And because we've been made to believe that we are sinners, unworthy of this deity's grace, presence, love, power, joy, we are constantly at the verge of begging to receive grace. And we go seeking grace, support from this deity, as if we are not worthy of it. And we need to be saved by a presence. Today is crucifixion, Easter Friday, where the Master Yeshua has been crucified. The Christian faith have all believed that there is only one presence, one face, one body, the body of Christ, Jesus. That is to lead us to experience this divinity of ours. Again, religion has segregated us in various platforms. We have Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Africanism, Hinduism, many and all of these religions, instead of helping us find ourselves as belonging to one another from one cosmic presence, God, religion has also made us to understand that we are different beings, different people from different backgrounds, and seeking to attain righteousness through the doctrines that has made us believe less of ourselves, that has made us to believe that we are distant from that source that we are one with, that we came out of. When you are born from a parent, you have something of that parent. You have the DNA of that parent, and you are the heir to that parent. All of these blocks have separated our thinking, our consciousness, our belief in the knowing of our true identity into knowing that we are separate, distant from who we truly are, belonging to the source, the creator that has become the created, that is us. And so this topic, unveiling your cosmic significance, it's a very key topic that is dear to my heart. And when we follow the step-by-step guidelines of this topic, it would bring us to the simple truth of what has been, and we have alienated ourselves from through the doctrines, false teachings, false beliefs we have bought into all these years. In the book of Romans 8:12-17, I would read it. It's a bit lengthy, but I would read it. Here, it unveils our sonship and our daughtership to who or where we have come from. And it reads, therefore, brethren, we are debtors, not to the flesh, to live according to the flesh. For if you live according to the flesh, you will die. But if by the Spirit you put to death and deeds of the body, you will live. For as many as are led by the Spirit of God, these are sons, and I would say daughters of God. For you did not receive the spirit of bondage again to fear, but you received the spirit of adoption, by whom we cry out, Abba, Father. The Spirit Himself bears witness with our spirit that we are children of God. And if children, then heirs, heirs of God, and joint heirs with Christ, if indeed we suffer with Him, that we may also be glorified together. We are joint heirs with Christ to the kingdom. And it says, this is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. This scripture is emphatic of the truth of our identity. Christianity and other faiths have believed that masters who have walked this path are the only privileged, only worthy sons and daughters of the Creator. But this scripture tells us that when we identify ourselves from where we have come from, we are then joint heirs with Christ to the kingdom, joint heirs to the Father. And therefore, Christ himself tells us that, know ye not that ye are gods? Or is it not written in your laws that ye are gods? Why have we believed in a lie for so long that is making us feel so alienated, distant, segregated from our original source? Here I bring you truth that will liberate you, that would elevate your consciousness into believing and trusting who you truly are, the sons and daughters of the Creator. You have come from the Creator, and the Creator is here expressing itself in and through you. You are a representation here as the Creator that created all of life. This is deep. If you have been found so worthy to be an embodiment through whom the Creator is expressing, relating, revealing, and showcasing what it is made up of, you are truly a treasure to the Creator. You are truly a significant presence here in life to express and establish your God presence here on earth. And therefore, unveiling your cosmic significance. Who are you? What are you? What have you come from? If these questions are answered rightly with the truth that supports it, you will henceforth live from your authentic divine presence, your authentic divine identity as God, because you are God. You are a representation of God in a unique manner, in a unique identity. No one can do it like you, because God in her varied self has expressed itself in various frequencies of life. All of life is the embodiment of God, the reflection of God, the nature of God, and God itself, including you. And so, you being joint heirs with Christ, the Master Yeshua knows he was the divine child of God. And it was said, in whom the Creator was well pleased. I tell you today, the Creator is well pleased in you. For which reason? It brought all the resources of life to participate and bring you the goodness that life is seeking to be and do for you, in you and through you. You are here, the cosmic representation of the Creator. Imagine you, possibly that is far-fetched. Let us come here to our human environment. Maybe it can draw you closer. Imagine you as a prince or a princess to the most wealthiest, topmost ranking king and queen of the universe. Of the universe, I say. Imagine you are the prince or the queen, the princess, to the king or the queen. What would your life be like? How will you behave? How will you operate? You would live in power. You would live in a certainty of your identity, relevant part of that community, of that universe of which you are the prince or the princess. You would express in your great power such that you know everything is at your beck and call. You know of the servants, all of the wealth of that nation or universe is yours to use, yours to claim, yours to have, and yours to experience for your greatness. And so, if you will associate yourself with this, you would know that you are no mere being. If you join hands with Christ, heir to the kingdom, son and daughter of God, you are wealthier, greater, mightier than anything you would think of. And this is what this program, Unveiling Your Cosmic Significance, would bring to you. When you have this understanding, when you have this foundation that you mere being, you the handiwork of God. You are God itself. You are a revelation of the true identity of God. Here, to express in a unique way, identified by you alone and no one else. The unique you. That must make your God presence be felt. And so, if you have lived all your life till date and you have not really identified this unique you, this God you, this power you, this relevant, significant you, and to live from that angle and to make your God impact, you have denied life of its good from you. You have robbed life for once or twice. The sun would forget itself and say, I am not shining. What will it be like? It would be very chaotic. If for one day, for 2 days, for a brief moment, the sun forgets itself, the elements of which we are a part of, they forget itself. The air that we breathe, that is also a significant part of God that is constantly demonstrated and given its impact to life. They for once forget their identity and start functioning the way they were made to identify and function. What would life be like? Just imagine you and I, majority of people, have not identified their true identities that has been given them by the Creator to live by it and to make a significant impact here on earth. And therefore, we are hoping life in a great magnitude, we have no idea. If we will all be in that knowing, consciousness, and awareness of what God's significance are, and we are living to the core of that, I tell you, this would have been heaven. This would have been a blissful, beautiful celebration of God's. You meet someone and you are in awe to celebrate and see the power, the beauty, the dynamism of God showcasing itself. Just as you go into the field out there and you see beautiful plants, beautiful flowers with colorful petals, with fragrances, birds chirping, transmitting nectar from one plant to the other plant. The sun rising, beaming, showcasing its radiance. The earth spinning on its axis, giving us night and day. All of life forms are seriously presenting their God significance and supporting life to be. All is left is for us humans to all identify our cosmic significance. Who is this presence that I am here as? What am I here to be? Who am I? And how am I to impact life? If we are able to answer these questions, we will begin to have a shift in consciousness and begin to live our divine identities as gods, as goddesses here on earth, impacting the unique frequencies of God's intention, for which reason we have life. We are not doing that. We are simply cosmic waste, blocking life, inhibiting the flow and frequency of life's evolution. Would you now understand why there's so much confusion, there's so much chaos, there's so much misunderstanding going on here in our world? Because we have failed to identify our cosmic significance. We are living less of who we truly are. We, in fact, do not know who we are. We've been made to believe that we are some poor sinners here to beg for the forgiveness of our sins. Constantly, from time immemorial, we are all the time begging to be saved from being poor sinners. How then would we be able to live our true identities? Please, for a second, let me put this postulate question in. If you are a child of a father who believes so much in you, has provided you with all of your needs, and has placed you in the topmost availability of all resources, you are in the best schools, you're having everything at your disposal, and you constantly go telling your father, Daddy, actually, I don't know why I am here, what I am doing, even the school fees you're paying. I don't even know why I am in this school and what I'm doing. I really feel like a failure. I don't want to really be or do anything. How will your father or mother feel? And this is the same thing we as humans, we are constantly doing. The creator that has fashioned him, her itself, us, the creator that so much believes in us, has fashioned us in his image, her image and likeness, and is seeking to produce, to operate, to do things through us. We are blocking ourselves per our belief systems, and we are stopping the flow of the cosmic good that must flow through us. Beloved, it is time that we change our perspective of who we truly are, where we have come from, and why we are here. I dare tell you, you are a divine emanation of the Creator. You are the Creator, Him, her itself here on earth. Feel so proud of you and begin to identify the frequency, the nature of the Creator as you, and begin to operate through that. And when you begin to see your cosmic identity that is made in the image and likeness of the Creator here, you will begin to unearth. You will begin to expand. You will begin to be that presence that impacts and make that cosmic good to life. Here, in Ethereal mission, there's one truth we know, and it is, I am a unit of life. Here to evolve through service for the promotion of life. I would restate, I am, or all of us, all of life are units of life, here to evolve through service for the promotion of life. If you watch, everything in life is giving of themselves to make an impact. All of life are units of life, giving of themselves, what they are endowed with, their unique identity, their unique capacity, their unique potentials and abilities. They are giving it through service for the promotion of life. And so let me break it down for you. As units of life, I am a unit of life, a unique unit of life. I am here, the spirit of inspiration and the mouthpiece of God. That is what I've identified me as. I call forth the beauty, the power, the divinity out of people or any situation. And the best of the situation begins to unearth itself. That is me, the spirit of inspiration. The mouthpiece is God. Through me, I unearth, I evoke, I call forth God out of everything, everyone, every situation. The great good must happen when I am there. And so this divine identity I have known of me. It's the perfect emanation of God here on earth. What is your own? And me identifying this, I live to it to the core. And I live by it to the core. The spirit of inspiration, the mouthpiece of God. Today, I am here. I am sharing with you wisdom that is coming through this voice of mine that I didn't create. This voice that was gifted to me uniquely to do a specific work. This unit of life, as Reverend Joseph and Kafu Tete, the inspirer, through this voice that I've been gifted, there are voices that sing, there are voices that give poetry, there are voices that teach. And when you hear such voices, they uplift you. Some voices saying that it would make you just dissolve and your God self comes. Those are the unique identities. I am here, the spirit of inspiration, the mouthpiece of God. I am the embodiment through whom God speaks to elevate the consciousness of humanity into their God identity. This is the unique me, the unit that I am. Here to evolve this God me through various disciplines, principles, learnings. I have evolved to what I am. I identified this, having found me in Ethereum mission right from age 11 through now. I have evolved in the best me, created after God's image and likeness, to inspire through my voice, through this presence. I am here and I'm doing that. And all of my life is simply doing this one thing that God created me to do. A unit of life endowed with specific qualities of God. To evolve these qualities, I am to serve life by these qualities. Today, I am privileged enough to be your humble servant, that you hear the voice of God through me, that you are awakened to your divine identity, to your cosmic significance, and begin to establish and live this. I am giving service. And through this service I am giving, I know, listening to me, there definitely will be a shift in consciousness to begin to discover you a lot more, to begin to question you. Why have I not discovered this God in me? And so, the service I am giving you will promote life, because by the end of you hearing me, when you begin to search deep inside you and you begin to unearth and bring to the fore your God abilities, your divine potentials, you will be adding value to life, and life will be promoted. And so we are all here. Everything is a part, a unit of this life, this cosmic life. We are to evolve, to bring the best of us out, to shine like the radiant, brilliant sun that is showcasing and giving you brightness, sunshine, all times. How best are you shining the God that you are? Do you know of that God in the first place? Is a deep question you must ask. What God presence has emanated here as you? When you discover this, it says, narrow is the path. A few have found it. Today, I trust that you will begin to allow these questions to sink deep into your soul and begin to find the true you, the true God identity that is here as you. Reverend Sam upon Druye, the channel through whom life will gather and seek knowledge and wisdom, setting the platform to help humanity elevate in their consciousness. That is his true identity, to bring unique knowledge, unique teaching, to gather people from all walks of life, such that you begin to awaken. Which one are you doing? That is impacting life, unveiling your cosmic significance. If you are in this life and you haven't discovered this, then it brings you that sense of anxiety, depression, uncertainty, worry, pain, because there is a quest in you that is hungry to see and fulfill its original identity. And so you keep searching and searching and searching until you find that divine emanation, that divine presence, that divine unique you. Your life is still in the quest of search. And when you find it, I tell you, it is not you to do the job. The job will be done through you, because it is not you who brought you here and gave you that assignment. The life that has found itself as you brought itself here as you, with its own identity as you, with its own purpose through you, will fulfill its purpose through you. You would simply just avail you and say, here I am. Use me, and life will charter the path with you. Life will open the doors for you, because it's working its own will through you. Unveiling your cosmic significance. You would be a fulfilled person, because the life that brought itself here as you will be working itself through you. The resources that it needs to work through you will be provided by itself. You will not be the one to work for the resources. Life in itself will provide the steps, will provide the guidelines, and will provide the resources. The creator that has become the created will bring all that it takes, because all is itself around you to be used to fulfill its own mission through you. You didn't bring yourself here. The cosmos decided amongst the billions of spermatozoa that was pushed into your mother's womb, chose you to be fertilized. It knew you from its source, its origin. It had an idea, and it still has the perfect plan, and it chose you. Have you asked the question, why me? It is not you to answer. Ask the universe that has fashioned itself as you, and it's here as you. We are stepping in the way and thinking we want to do things our own way. Pause and ask the universe that has brought itself here as you, what is its reason? What is its purpose? What is its plan through you for its own self? You didn't bring you here. You could not afford not to have come here. Once what brought you here brought you, it had a plan, it had a vision, and that vision must be relevant to promote this universe. It must be relevant for the promotion of this universe. And once you're here, in this window of eternity, here, now, your presence must be felt. How are you impacting this world? How are you contributing to evolve this world? You cannot resist exiting from here. When the time comes, you would leave. At that moment, would you have said that I am grateful to have been part of this life? And I am grateful for life using me to make this specific impact. Or at that time, would you be crying, God, spare me, give me another chance, give me a day, give me a year, so that I can do something? Every moment of your life in this world, every second must be about fulfilling this God presence that you are. Then you would be making that impact. And when even death should come for you at any point in time, you can surrender like the Master Yeshua, who said, into thy hands I commend my spirit. It is done. It is finished. He faithfully established, accomplished the reason why he was here. At age 33, when people should pass, they say, gone too soon. The Master Yeshua at 33 was taken away and was fulfilled. It is finished, was ready to surrender and say, into thy hands I commend myself. People want to live 70, 80, 90, 100 years. What are you doing in all of these number of years? Is it making an impact? Beautiful. If it is not making, please, this is the time that you will reflect and ask you, who am I? Why am I here? Am I doing why I am here? And what I've been asked to do? If I'm not, God, teach it to me. Show me who I am. Let me feel you in me, through me, and as in me. For in you dwells the kingdom. The King, God, is right inside of you. Seek its unique identity as you, and begin to live it. Once you are here, the cosmic, divine imperative that must happen, the God you that must happen in this incarnation must happen. Else, you just cosmic waste. Would you want to be identified as a cosmic waste or a cosmic promoter? cosmic significance, adding value to life. That's the only reason why we're here. To identify our unique identities, evolve into it till we have become the finest versions of our God selves here. And in that, we serve life to its full impact. Beloved, life is awaiting your presence. Life is awaiting your good. Be the channel through whom life outpours and makes its cosmic presence, its cosmic imprint, its divine value here. You must make a difference. You must make a difference. And life awaits you. Your soul will be fulfilled when this is established. God is here as you, in you, and through you to make that cosmic impact. Life awaits you to embrace the gift that God is as you for its evolution. The time is now that you do this. And I know in this deliberation, in this discourse, the questions you are asking yourself is seeking to know, why am I here? Who am I in the first place? What God nature am I? What am I to do? And when you find the answers to this, you would realize that it is not your business to do anything. It will be life's business to do itself with you and through you. And on this note, I invite you to a shift in consciousness and know that you are the cosmic identity of God, uniquely fashioned in a specific way. Let this sink deep inside of you. When we come on Sunday, we shall be delving deep into discovering these God identities that we are here and how we are going to influence this life to its maximum. And when it's about time to depart, you would confidently say, Father, into thy hands I commend my spirit. I surrender. Thank you for listening. Peace. Hello.
I'm very much here. I don't have to talk. The silence can be awkward sometimes, can it? Wow.
Beautiful.
If no one uttered a word afterwards, I was just imagining how long we can sit still and just took it without anyone saying a word. Wow. Thank you.
I've humbly surrendered my spirit into delivery. I am still open for any question, any contributions from anyone.
Thank you. Does anyone, if any's over there to the next 15, if anyone has got a question, please raise your hand per Zoom protocols and I'll take it. If there aren't any, or whilst you think about your questions, we've got a few come. Oh, wow. I've got a few here, but if we have any prevalent, I'll take them, but if not, I can take these few that we've got and allow the woman of God to deal with them. So number one, how do I know if I'm living from my cosmic self or just my conditioned identity? And I think we will tie that with another that says, how can I differentiate between ego-driven ambition and soul-guided purpose? So how do I know if I'm living from my cosmic self or just my conditioned identity? You can take them as a one, or break them up if you so desire.
How do I know if I am living my cosmic identity?
Or just my conditioned identity.
Conditioned identity. You would observe naturally, right from childhood, there are some things that comes to you naturally. You do them effortlessly. You want to, it's like it happens with you, through you. And when they are done, that sense of fulfillment comes to you. You would observe over a period. It's something that it happens with you, it comes through you effortlessly. And so you would have to begin to observe this you and the things that comes through. There's some people you'd realize that right from childhood, they are gifted and talented with voice to sing. They sing so much. And sometimes maybe they're growing up, parents would say, or caregivers would say, no, I would want you to become a doctor. I remember I taught essential life education to top officials of Bank of Ghana. Essential life education, the science of self-discovery and life mastery. It's a program that helps you to discover your true identity, your persona, and who you are, fashioned after your creator. And so a parent said, I now get it. A son of his, he pursued the son to just go read medicine. The child is a sharp, very brilliant. But per the caregiver or the parent's directive, I want you to do this, I want you to do that, I want you to become this. You don't pay your own fees, so had to go by the dictates of the parents. Right at the graduation, this child was a top student, receives certificate and gives to parents. This is what you wanted for me. I have gotten certificate. Please have it. I am now going to find me. So you would realize that there are inherent natures and traits that naturally comes with each one of us. Some people are naturally gifted with art, drawing, creative ideas, and there are some categories that next coming Sunday, we're going to delve deep into these aspects to help you discover your cosmic significance, your God identities. And when you trace them and start living by them, you realize that sense of fulfillment, it's like you could give your all, and when nothing comes in return, you're still fulfilled and satisfied because that God you is what is working, is what is serving life. Life would be the rewarder of it. So You would determine, or you can tell, when that God self is what you're doing. That sense of fulfillment resonates with you anytime it happens. The other ones, you're doing it. It can give you all the things, the money, the fame, and things you're still looking at, but you still feel that there is something lacking inside of you. Your soul still quests to find itself. That is what you can use to differentiate whether you're truly living by your God identity or you're doing something. So I guess this must have answered both questions.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Any more from anyone else? Okay. So another says, how do I bring my cosmic significance into practical everyday life? That is in the area of work, parenting, relationships. How do I bring this into practicality?
Beautiful. Everyday life gives you opportunity to be alive. It is your invitation to give service to life. When you wake up in the morning and right before you step out in your meditation, in your quiet moment, what is spirit seeking to fulfill itself in me, through me, in this day? What God self of me must go out to do what? Listen to God. Listen to life. All of life is your God, because that is where you've come from. So seek to be directed from within, from the universe that has brought itself here as you. That is within you. Who goes out as me in today? And what is it seeking to fulfill and impact? Who goes out as me? Is it the Spirit of God as care? Is it the Spirit of God as the teacher? Is it the Spirit of God as the counselor? Who goes out as me today? Be in a moment of silence and listen. That God self you would probe itself and tell you, I, the Spirit of counseling, I want to be of service to you today. And you go, avail you, accept, I am here, availing me to be used. You will not counsel. Sometimes you go sit in front of some cases that comes to you. You do not know how to start the whole case and bring solution to the cases. But by the time the cases are ended, you marvel. I never thought I would address this from this angle. You didn't do it. What brought itself here as you does itself through you when you avail and in alignment with its course. It would always work with you. Seek to know what it wants to do with you every day, every moment, every second. And in doing this, sometimes pause and ask, is this what? Is this fulfilling the will of God? Is this fulfilling the counseling spirit of me in the day? Is this answering? How else would God do this? Probe these questions and you would always be guided.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay. So Amala always asking a question. She says that I was labeled a witch by the church because I understood my cosmic self earlier on. How will you address such? She was essentially labeled a witch. When it was identified that she was in tune with self. And I think I want us to, we can link that to this other question. How do I stay anchored in spiritual truth when the outer world constantly contradicts it? So in
Thank
her
you.
instance, yeah, how does she navigate this? And tie that with how does one stay anchored in spiritual truth when the outer world constantly contradicts it?
So I'll answer it from the second question. The outer world goes by the scriptural reading. Broad is the way that leads to destruction, and many are on it. Majority are not in tune with such teachings of you being a cosmic identity. This is too huge for them because they have not been brought to such knowledge system. The knowledge system that you're having is you can't be, you are poor sinner, you need to be saved by a presence, only one person, Master Yeshua, and saved from what to what. And they've never been fully saved. Every time and day in, day out, constantly asking to be saved. And so I want to tell you, if you have identified you, the God you, please stand firm. For in the same vein, the Master Yeshua, when was on his journey, that is the same thing. The multitude never got what he was sharing. He was the lone person preaching this one spiritual truth that you are divine. The rest, and it was blasphemy because that wasn't the truth they know. They were just being brainwashed to think differently. And he brought this new awakening of their true identity. So I am telling you, stand by the truth just as he stood by the truth. And if you will die by it, die by it. Like he died by that truth. For after all, it is just one dying, each one of us will die. Would you prefer to die by not discovering you and living the lie, or die and living the truth and be proud of this truth? Which one? So amidst all of the multitude of whatever, still stand your truth. They will catch up if they really want to, but be the light that shines for their awakening. And those, the one who says, for him or her identifying her cosmic significance, her God identity, possibly were too much for their absorption. And truthfully, when you are God, you are definitely too much. You are so much. You are it all. And possibly they can't take it. They would brand you as a witch. In some spaces, when you're giving some unique wisdom, knowledge, abilities, they would brand you as witch. In some spaces, they would identify you and single you out and make the best out of you. We are to unearth our God, great, grand, creative selves. And sometimes when you're doing it and it doesn't resonate with them, they are so low and can't think of that magnitude of wisdom, power, ability, grace. They will brand you witch. Please be proud of you as a witch and stay in your cosmic significance. Be that light, be that power, and radiate your truth. Soon, They may catch up with you, but never ever dim your light because they brand you as a witch. Sometimes you wouldn't want to show much of you because it's too much for them and they'll label you. Leave you. The Master Yeshua did not silence himself. When he was being questioned, labeled, the more he did what he's made up of, the more he showed. We are the pace setters, my people. And so I'm inviting you, stand tall and strong and firm in your truth that you know. And let the God that you are be that radiating power and light to shine bright in the faces of people, to awaken them to their own divinity and their God light. Be that proud witch. Only if what you're doing is evolutionary, the good that you're birthing, bringing is evolutionary, it's promoting, it's enhancing, it's advancing life. Please keep shining your God self. We are here to impact and make the difference. Do the God beautiful divine you and let it lift people into that space. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma. Any more? If there isn't, there is one other question, but I'll tie that because I think that can be tied with our practice as a woman of God who will lead us in confirmatory meditation, our endorsements. And then if there isn't anything else at the end of it, she will equally disperse us. For those of us who are that way inclined, as I say, when the word is good, you sow in the ground. Avenues where you can give your love donations have been posted in the chat. The UK bank account, there's a Momo account there, and there's also the PayPal for our international guests as well. And those who are on YouTube, who are watching on YouTube, you can also have it. Are there any further questions? Going once, twice, 3 times is gone and gone and gone. Back to you, Mami. So daily practices that help activate and reveal my cosmic significance. And with that, lead us in our confirmatory practice session. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. And so the daily practice that we can have to enhance our cosmic significance. Every day, we are to make our cosmic impact. The simple question you will probe is, who goes or what goes out of me today? Who goes out of me when you are stepping out? You seek to dress you in a particular way in your outfit. That is on the physical, on the outlook. But what lives inside that is giving you life, you must dress it as well. So what dress are you wearing to step out there? Is it the dress of helping? Is it the dress of teaching? Is it the dress of peacemaking? Who goes out of me today? And when in the quietness in your meditation, you ponder the God that dwells inside of you, that gives you life each day, would speak to you and tell you what it wants to do with you in that day. And when you hear it, you go by its directives, you would be the God answering, serving life in that day. Watch and observe how different that day would be for you. You would feel a great sense of fulfillment. Who goes out of me today? What great good is seeking to birth itself in me today? What great good, or who goes out of me, or what great good is seeking to announce itself, to birth itself, to be of service through me in this day, in this period? Listen. Let us make time to listen to our inner world. There's so much on the outer. The inner guides us. And it is the true reflection of the indwelling spirit at all times. We would then be fulfilled knowing that God walked the face of the earth as me and as you every now and then. Thank you. And so I am done.
Thank you very much. I want us to, at this point, if closing your eyes helps you, if you want to close it. Just observe who is breathing. And look at who is looking at who is breathing. And in this time, acknowledge that breathing is happening. And that life, very life force, is animating us. It's animating you. It's animating me right now. And as you observe the happening of breathing, I want you to listen to your heartbeat. And if it does help, lightly touch where you believe your heart is. Knowing that energy flows where focus goes. Using that also as a sign of having compassion upon your soul. In this space, Allow the you that is observing all of these, allow the you that is having this awareness to identify. Who are you beyond your name? Who are you beyond every societal identity that you have picked or has been enforced on? Who are you beyond the roles you play? Who are you beyond the stories you tell yourself or that are told to you? Who are you beyond all the narratives you've inherited? What if your existence here is not random? What if it's very intentional? What changes if you fully believe that there is intentionality about your existence? As the woman of God pointed to, natural giftings, what unique qualities, what unique giftings feel natural to you right now without any superimpositions. Allow that energy to rise through you. Everything that is rising and arising through you at this moment forms part of your cosmic blueprint. And it's bringing you to the place of being aligned with something greater than what you have identified as yourself. What limiting beliefs or identities may be sabotaging you or hiding your deeper significance? Just listen. And as these limitations come to fall, right here, right now, in this life, in this space, time, circumstance, how does the universe seek to find expression through you? What ultimate good is seeking to emerge through you now? What does it mean to you that you are a channel or a vessel of divine intelligence, significance, and magnificence? What does it mean? Feel it. Knowing that you are here on purpose. Knowing that you are here to unveil your cosmic significance. What would you create? What would you unleash? What would you speak? What would you heal? What would you effect? What would you change? if you truly believe this. Just let it sink. Did you pray? Lady Joe?
Hello.
Please pray.
Our Heavenly Father, Mother God, the embodying presence of all life, Thou, the Creator that has become the created, including us. This day and always, we surrender knowing that your divine will fulfills itself in and through us. And we have become the very embodiment through whom you impact this world into its greater self. By our lives, this world experiences peace. By our lives, this world experiences joy. By our lives, there is total liberation, empowerment, and growth. There is bliss here on earth. This we see, feel, and smell, taste. It is happening. We are eternally grateful that we are the channels through whom this is happening. We give thanks now and always, and so it is. Amen.
And gently allow yourself to return to full alertness, whatever you need to do to bring yourself to it. Whether you need to shake yourself, scratch your hair, stretch, do squats, do press-ups, rub your palms, rub your face, rub your tummy, clap your hands, shout, scream. It is done because it is done. One down, one to go. God richly bless us all for choosing to be here tonight. What do you want to tell Reverend Josephine Kafitete? Unmute yourself and just speak a blessing into our lives.
Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you.
Well,
Bless you.
thank you for having me.
She's here with us again on Sunday, as we know.
Thank you
1800.
so much.
Thank you, Chesa. She's here again on Sunday, 1800 UK time, 1500 GMT. For those of us who got the timings messed up today, apologies, but it was quite clear though, so no more excuses. Let's come and crown it all. And as she said, we are going to go deeper. We're going to go deeper come Sunday. Shalom and life to us. Enjoy the rest of your day, your night, wherever you are in the world. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Thank
Bye-bye
you.
YouTube, bye-bye Facebook, and those on Zoom, you